How to enter a budget into Knapp Online. This video shows the process of entering your annual profit and loss budget after it has been completed and approved by your board. If your budget is not complete, I highly recommend gathering the appropriate reports, visiting the ayso.org website, or contacting your Knapp representative for assistance. A budget is a very useful tool that shows your region's operations for the upcoming year. By entering the budget into Knapp Online, reports can be generated that can help keep you on track in meeting your region's goals. Entering your budget is easier than ever. Let's enter our budget. From the Banking and General Ledger screen, select Enter Budget Data. The first step is to select the fiscal year of your budget. The account code refers to the various income and expense Knapp account codes you will budget for. I am going to select 4005 Player Registration Fee. If your region uses dimensions such as fall and spring, you can budget separately for each dimension. If you do not use dimensions, you can leave them blank. I will select fall for this example. Then select Get to bring up the amounts for the previous year. If you do not select Get before inputting your data, it will not save correctly. Notice that since this is a revenue account, it is displayed as a negative. When entering in the budgeted year's numbers, I will enter all revenue accounts as a negative amount. Knapp Online lets you enter in your budget annually or monthly. If you choose to enter in an annual budget, make sure that all amounts are entered into the box for July. I am going to enter in my budget annually in this example. I expect my registration fees to be $32,500. The final step is to select Save. Now on to the next account. The next account I want to look at is 4006 Registration Fee Refunds. As you can see, the dimensions remain the same as well as the fiscal year. I select Get to bring up the previous year's refund amount. Notice that even though this account code is listed in the chart of accounts as an income account, it actually acts as an expense account, which is why you see last year's numbers as a positive instead of a negative, like in the 4005 Player Registration Fee account. I will enter in the amount for the year as a positive number. Now it's time for my expenses. The first account I want to select is uniforms. Make sure to select Get in order to view the actual amounts for that account for the previous year. Another account I want to budget for is field expenses. I use sub-accounts for greater detail on this account and would like to budget for these sub-accounts. I will now select the option from the Dimension 2, then select Get. You would repeat these steps until all the Knapp account codes you're budgeting for have been entered into Knapp Online. Now that I've completed entering my budget data, I will run a report to make sure that my budget is entered correctly. From the Banking and General Ledger screen, select Export Financial Reports and then Budget Summary. I will select the fiscal year that I entered my budget data into. I want to view all my dimensions, so I will select All for both dimensions. Then select Display Budget Summary. If you entered your budget data throughout various months, you will see it fall into the correct column. Since I entered my budget data in July, it will only appear in that column. While looking at this report, I want to verify that my total amounts are correct. Now that I entered my budget into Knapp Online, I will be able to run comparison reports throughout the next fiscal year to make sure that my region stays on track.